Neil Hanby.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. Recent controversy over the custody of Adam Graham, double rapist Adam Graham, and other violent offenders has illustrated the danger and naivety of self-ID, with tumultuous consequences. Yet the latest statistics from the Ministry in England and Wales show that 230 trans-identifying males are being held on the female prison estate, 97 for sexual offences, 44 of them rape. The Scottish Government acted swiftly, so what action is the UK Government going to take to limit this harm, review practices and clarify equalities legislation to ensure that prisoners are protected from abusive males?
Well, Mr Speaker, of course, safety must always come first, and I can confirm that we don't hold prisoners based on their self-declared gender identity. Our approach is that transgender women, including those with gender recognition certificates, could only be held in the main women's estate if a risk assessment concluded it's safe to do so. And the changes to our policy mean no transgender woman convicted of a sexual offence or who retains male genitalia can be allocated to the general women's estate other than in truly exceptional circumstances.
Catherine Fletcher.
May I welcome the comments about the female prison estate, but also turn to the male prison estate and the HMP Garth and Wymont in my constituency.
It doesn't link into them. One of us is going to have to sit down. It's certainly not going to be me. Might help us both. What I would do is catch my own topicals. I think it would be very appropriate to raise the very important matter in a constituency, and that's where she can catch it. Right, Andrew Lower.
19. Mr Speaker.
Mr Speaker, we of course relates to the previous question as well. And since we strengthened the 2019 strengthening of our policy, there have been no assaults or sexual assaults committed by transgender women in women's prisons. And last year, we further strengthened that policy.
Andrew Lowe.
Thank you. But I welcome the fact the government's issuing new guidance on the accommodation of such prisoners. But does my right honourable friend agree that no biological male being imprisoned in a woman's prison should be a strong principle henceforth, and that women's prisons and the women within them mustn't be used as therapeutic support for trans-identifying male prisoners?
Mr Speaker, I'm very happy to confirm to my honourable friend that, as I said a moment ago, safety must come first. We do, of course, want to support everybody who is in our care and who also we are keeping inside for the protection of the public. We need to make sure that safety in prisons is as strong as it can be as well. And I can confirm to my honourable friend that following the policy updates, transgender women with male genitalia will not be held in the general women's estate except in truly exceptional circumstances, and exemptions will require sign-off by a minister to ensure they can only be considered in the most truly exceptional of cases.
Mr Speaker, for those who identify as transgender, it's important to recognise, as the Minister has recognised, the safety issues. Across this great United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, it's important we have a policy and a strategy that's the same everywhere. Has the Minister had any opportunity to talk to the Police and Justice Department in Northern Ireland to ensure that us in Northern Ireland, the Northern Ireland Assembly, have a policy that follows the route and the focus here? Thank you.
I mean, the short answer, Mr Speaker, is I have not had a chance to have that conversation. It is true there are differences in different parts of the United Kingdom. Those have been played out on the media very substantially over the last couple of weeks. I believe our policy here in England and Wales is the right one. It is respectful to everybody, but make sure that we are making safety absolutely paramount.
Come to Mary Kelly Foy.